It is an 8-round junior welterweight bout between Siphenathi Qampi and Marios, SON-OF-SSK Matamba. Both of these guys, very interesting enough, they weigh to the gram, exactly the same. You'll find that out later. I just thought it's really interesting. So, fighting out of the blue corner, we've got Siphenathi Qampi. And according to Willie Simon, he says Siphenathi Qampi is unpredictable. He uses his reach well and he switches. He can throw big punches. However, the biggest concern is that he might have a weak chin. I think I've got a weak chin as well, but I'm not going to go into that. Then Marios, SON-OF-SSK Matamba. Marios is a boxer with exceptional skill. He can be exceptionally dangerous and not afraid to take the fight to his opponent. The win for Matamba most likely take him back into the top WBO rankings. There's so much at stake here, ladies and gentlemen, and it's an honor to be here tonight for our main co-event, fighting out of the blue corner. Put your hands together for Siphenathi Qampi!
Enkohla madumbe imeni obangibuse bisuka nemali eni oletha mikumbe khanda lami lidume ngisafuna ukudla inyama eni enkohla madumbe imeni obangibuse
sidle nemali bigzul nenkani womsab ngama somateke sonemali khohlwa nje mfana ngayiqala noma ngakuthuka.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, and please help me welcome out of the red corner, Marios Matamba is a boxer, exceptional skill. Put your hands together, Marios, SON-OF-SSK Matamba!
Bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke. Look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped. And I'm only 23. I'm the shit now. Look at me, look at me. I'm a boss like my nigga Rose. Shorty asked me for a check. I told that bitch like no way. Cause I made it from the bottom. It was never no way. And I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this 8-round junior welterweight challenge, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black and red trunks, weighing in at 63.45 kilograms, Siphenathi Qampi! Ladies and gentlemen, and in the red corner, wearing the white, weighing in at exactly 63.45 kilograms, is Marios, SON-OF-SSK Matamba!
Well, we are on to the penultimate bout of the evening, and I would say to the viewers at home, don't get up to get that beer now, because these two have fought before, and when they last fought in 2017, Matamba knocked out Siphenathi Qampi in 2 rounds. Now historically, if somebody wins a fight on a stoppage or on a knockout, in the rematch they usually do it quicker. Although having said that, Siphenathi Qampi, it's a useful fight, they can fight well at range. He fought some good names, he fought Pila and Botswana, The South African champion is fought our own Lunga Sitamela. He's in his last fight he got stopped by Lusanda Komanisi. So he's been in tough against good fighters. And he's in tough again against the hard-charging pressure fighter that is Marius Matamba.
Yes, conditioning looks perfect for Matamba. And let's see what this 2-year rest has done with him.
Matamba's only got one loss. That's his last fight in 2019. And that was a majority decision loss over 12 rounds to Jabulani Mackenzie, who was at that stage a blue chip prospect, has since been dismantled by Tulsum Benge. But that's nothing to be ashamed of.
A nice right hand there from Matamba. Left to the body. Qampi very wide off, his feet are very wide. Takes away the hips when you want to punch. Manages to get through with a jab. Obviously Matamba trying to set him up for the right hand. But he was very tight to him.
Right hand.
Yeah. It was a very wild right hand that was.
Nice stiff jab there from Matamba.
Oh, lovely left hook.
Uppercut.
Oh,
Good
another
right.
left hook. That hurt him. This kid's got quick hands, eh?
He's athletic, he's explosive.
And you see, the problem with him is, with Qampi is that he's heavy-footed. He can't get those punches through. And you'll see with Matamba, relaxed. He's just wanting to slip. You see there?
Big power punches going in there from Matamba.
Crisp punching. That's what we call crisp punching. When you make miss, you got to make pay. And he'll set him up again.
I think the plan for him is quite obvious. He wants to stay behind the jab, use his height.
Qampi is very apprehensive because he knows any big blow of Matamba, and for a junior welterweight, he punches very, very hard and crisp. It's setting him up, definitely.
It's a very difficult thing to come back and fight an opponent who has stopped you in the past. That's a big psychological hurdle.
A glance, right uppercut. Matamba gets a bit wild. He doesn't need to do that. He's just gotta relax. Just tends to get a bit wild at times because he wants to land the big bow. He wants to come up with that uppercut.
Loading up a little bit too much there. But he has been out of it for quite a while, and that's what happens with inactivity. Your timing is just a little bit off.
Just a little bit off, yeah. And, Anaconda is the taller man. He should just keep that jab going. But he's got to get back off the jab because he lunges sometimes.
Oh,
yeah.
That is a round for Marius Matamba.
Very much so, yes, very much so. We into an 8-rounder here this evening. And Matamba nice and relaxed. He'll definitely build up.
Matamba's travelled around quite a bit. Started off here in Cape Town, then went to Gauteng, I think joined Sean Smith.
Sean Smith, yes.
Then back here to Matt Lishing, now back to Mel Bryce.
He's a travelling boy, huh?
So, you can gain some experience at least.
And I must tell you, there's some big things for him with Dennis Hobson Promotions, Sam Kainoch, his manager, very good guy. He's got Kainoch Boxing Promotions that's linked to Fight Zone. Fight Zone's making a name for themselves now. And Marius Matamba has been nominated or going to be appointed to fight overseas, probably March, April.
That's good news. Let's see if Matamba settles a little bit. Qampi is frenetic. Rolling his shoulders.
A strong jab to the body. Qampi's just got to keep that left going.
They say in boxing, when you don't know what to do and you're out of ideas, just jab. I don't know if you will agree, Jack.
Absolutely. Everything
you don't know
opens
what
up
to throw,
after
just
the jab.
jab.
Just a wild right that was a wild right hand. wasn't needed from Matamba. He's trying to get that left hook in, Drooks, I can assure you. He wants to work off it. You'll see.
Very stiff power jab from
Very
Matamba
stiff.
when he does throw it, like right there.
And you'll see, he'll go to the...
Oh, right hand. Down goes Qampi.
I think it was more of a slip. He's quite correct. He clearly indicated there that he wasn't hurt. It definitely was a slip.
Robbie Fines is counting him. Nonetheless, it's a pity we don't have instant replay here with us at ringside.
Yes.
From the angle we are sitting, it's hard to tell.
Matamba is going to go to the body and to the head. There he goes to the body. He's trying to lure him for that left hook.
The junior welterweight division is a division that's very top heavy because we've got one guy who's got all the world title belts, and that's the Tartan Tornado.
Yes.
Josh Taylor.
Oh, what a
Undisputed
fighter.
champion.
What a fighter.
Terrific fighter, Josh Taylor. Not easy to get all four of the major world title belts together, the sanctioning bodies, plus the ring belt as well.
A nice right to the body there from Matamba. You know, it's a lazy left-right combination thrown there from Qampi. Oh, what a jab.
He scored with it, but there was nothing on those punches of Siphenathi.
Oh,
Qampi.
big right hand and
That's
a left
solid
hook.
right hand.
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt.
He's wobbling. Let's see if Matamba can finish it once again in the second round. Qampi wobbles, but he recovers well. He gets his legs back under him.
Recovers well. Just a bit wild again. He doesn't need to do the wild bowler punches. You know, we call it like a cricketer. It's like a bowler punch. It's not needed.
Second round in the book.
Yeah, another round in the bag. So looking very relaxed after 2 rounds. Definitely build up in the later rounds if it reaches.
Seeing that he's been out of action so long, getting some rounds in isn't a bad thing.
Which is a good thing, yes. I told him that as well. He mustn't look for the knockout. Let it come on its own.
Jimmy Wrongton Mabunji, our ring card man tonight.
Yeah. Now, you know, the boxers always help, you know, and we got to get them some limelight. Jimmy is a real journeyman.
He always brings it, and that's all you can ask.
You said it earlier on this evening. He brings it, eh? Let's see what the third round holds. Marius working, both fighters working off a jab. Marius doesn't want to come over with that right.
Here you have a chance of Bomaye coming up from Matamba's Congolese supporters.
And we remember those words.
From Rambo in the jungle, Muhammad Ali against George Foreman in 1974. Incidentally, the year I was born.
Oh. Marius just keep working off a jab. He's trying to set him up. Very strong jabs.
Matamba's got a very stiff jab.
Very stiff, and it's
Straight
got a lot
as
of
an
speed
arrow,
as
and
well.
it's got some power on that jab as well. Look at it again there.
He's trying to lead him with a jab, come through with the right hand and finish up. He was very, very much off balance.
You can sort of see Qampi is more sort of geared towards survival. You know, he hasn't really got the power to hurt Matamba.
I don't believe he has, yes.
And he's not opening up really either. He's just using his jab and staying away. Good right by Matamba.
That's the right hand that he's been luring him into. You know, I'm reading Matamba's mind when he fights here, and you will see that's the right hand, but he's going to finish off with the left hook, I believe.
There's a left hook going in. Moving Qampi towards his right hand.
Double jab, setting him up. And you see, he's just keep hawking in his right hand. Drooks is Qampi.
There he goes.
Just keep hawking into the right hand.
That's a knockdown.
That was a knockdown.
He sort of delayed reaction. He went down on his knees, touched his
That was
gloves
a delayed
on the
reaction, quite
canvas,
correct.
But he was up quickly. Anything but your soles of your boots touch the canvas and there's a punch landed. It is a knockdown.
That would have been a big uppercut.
Qampi seems not ready to give up yet.
That was a
He's got a little
fantastic double
spring
left hook.
in his step there.
Qampi's come to fight. Definitely a good fight for Marius.
He's giving it a go, as they say in England.
Marius Matamba, I must say, is looking very sharp.
He's
his
looking
punches
sharp.
are crisp.
There's 2 official knockdowns so far. There's 2 10-8 rounds. So it's becoming a very deep hole for Qampi to dig out of.
I think he's digging himself a hole. Teacher, the coach of Qampi, speaking very loudly to him in the corner, throwing him a lot of water. And the teacher, well-known trainer here in Nine Sai, in Kailicha, has been around for a long time. Obviously trains Toto Olebi as well.
Yes, and a valued man also online and on the social media groups for boxing.
Lives for boxing. Calls me regularly and he tells me he's got a new kid that he's training and wants me to come and have a look. We'll definitely go out there. He's a respected man in boxing. We're going to the 4th round, Drooks.
Let's see if Marius Matamba can end
Oh,
matters.
double left hook to the body.
He's trying to finish matters here.
As they
Qampi
wrestle
hangs
in
on.
the corner there. Marius wants to finish the job. Marius wants to finish the job, definitely. He says, you need to get out of here now.
You don't
Just
get
wild,
paid
though.
overtime in boxing.
You know, Drooks, you can't go look for knockouts. I said earlier on, you need to pick your punches and the knockout will come on its own. But that double left hook to the body, it's brilliant. Eh?
It's a scorcher.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Remember the great Julio Cesar Chavez.
Remember,
How he threw that left hook to the body.
remember the Sugar Ray Robinson.
Him as
3,
well.
4 left hooks he threw at one moment.
Canelo Alvarez today, also a great body puncher.
Oh, brilliant. Now, Matamba is definitely setting him up again, letting him throw punches, and then he'll come with a split and a barrage of blows.
The
Sitting
right
it-
hand finds a home over that left of
Oh, he
Qampi.
catches. Qampi catches him with a left hook because he's dropping his hands. A great jab there. Like you say, you know, it's a powerful jab he has for a junior welterweight.
He's getting some rounds in, Jack. Some
Yeah,
of the
it's
ring rust
needed.
is working off.
Definitely needed. Catches the gloves. Does Marius. Trying to work over that overhand right. Oh, nice right hand there from Qampi.
Qampi does have success, but it's sporadic.
Very
It's not
sporadic.
enough to
There you
turn
go.
around
Look
in
at
his
that.
favour.
Left, right.
I think it's at the point where Matamba feels that Qampi can't hurt him, so he just shrugs off his shots.
His best form of attack is his defense.
Yeah, his defense, his
His
offense
jaw.
is his defense.
His jaw.
But still, those punches can score. So
Absolutely.
if
Look at that.
Qampi
Caught
had
him
the
with
work
straight
rate,
straight left-right combination. Another
there
right
is a
hand.
good right hand by Qampi.
The right overhand right's going to come, Drooks. I told
There
you.
it is. Good uppercut.
And
What a competitive round.
it was very
I'll
good
give it
round.
to Marius Matamba still.
Very, very good round.
But,
And
Qampi certainly had his moments there.
he had his moments there in that round. And kudos to Qampi. Kudos to him. He's come to box.
He's fighting. Nobody would have blamed him if he went out of it in the second round. That's kind of what people were expecting.
Yeah,
And now we're into round 5, and here we see.
I think the coffee's, the water's cold in the kitchen. But you know, Matamba can finish off in one blow. He can finish you off in one blow.
Assuming Matamba comes through this fight, what about a rematch of Jabulani Mackenzie? Because Mackenzie needs to rebuild after he's lost their tools and Benge.
Yeah.
That's a fight that could maybe be interesting.
You know, he's got a very good manager in Sam Kainoch. And he's paved Matamba's way. But quite a quick beginning into the
Matamba's
fifth
starting
round.
very fast again.
Referee cautions the Anaconda. A wild left hook. But it's very lethargically thrown, Drooks. You know, contrary to the ending of the 4th round, he had a bit of more zip in his punches, did Anaconda. Just seems Matamba has ruled this round.
Matamba is putting constant pressure on Qampi. It's not that hustle and bustle pressure of lots of
another-
punches that we expect from Jean Roux in the main event, but he's in your face and he's physically a very imposing character, and he keeps pushing you back. So you've got to do something to stop the train coming forward.
Absolutely,
And
and-
that puts pressure on your gas tank as well as mental pressure on you.
Totally agree with you. Mariah setting him up with the overhand right.
Good right hand from Qampi there.
Good right hand there
But
from
you can hear that it doesn't have a lot of impact.
Yeah.
If you're sitting ringside like we're lucky enough to do here, you can hear the difference in the impact of the punches.
Qampi's come to fight. You can see he's in a very good condition.
Qampi is what you call a solid journeyman in boxing.
Solid journey.
He's always going to have...
Another right hand.
he's al-
Definitely
always going to
taking
have
this
fights
round.
testing the young prospects.
Definitely taking this round is Qampi. Too wild. He's off balance when he throws that right hand. He hasn't pivoted his feet correctly. He wants to come over with the overhand right.
He's looking for that right hand, Matamba. Perhaps it's time to start doing something differently, don't you think, Jack?
Yes, yes.
Like there with an uppercut. Now he nails him with a right.
He really needs to improve on his defense. A big
Qampi
uppercut
got
there.
through with a right there. End of a round. Some good moments there from Siphenathi Qampi, but still I can't give him a run.
I can't either.
It's too sporadic.
I really can't. He's just falling short of the mark at times. In this round, however, he did. Previous round, he did a lot better. Well, we're getting near for this magic moment for Cape Town boxing when two heavyweights fight for the SA heavyweight title.
And it's a pick-em fight. Everybody's split down the middle.
I am. What's your call, Dukes?
You know, I'd like to sit on the fence. I like both guys very much as people. But, you know, I don't sit on the fence because you got to choose in the end. And it's never personal. And I said there on my YouTube channel, I just have a feeling that John Roos going to do it. But I may be horribly wrong. Tian Fik's got the experience. Roos got the momentum behind him now. And that win over Neva must have been a confidence builder. He's 2 weeks out from his last fight. That's a good thing because he would have stayed in shape. And
he's
he didn't
on a
take
high.
any punishment. It's less than a round.
Absolute high. As we start the 6th round here now. Sorry, Dukes.
Let's go back to the fight at hand. We can talk about the main event later. Qampi pushing that right hand. How can Matamba counter that right of Qampi when he pushes it out like that?
You know, you got to slip them. You got to bend the knees. You got to bend the shoulders with the hands tight and slip them, and then come up with the uppercut. He's trying that, but he's a bit wild on it. You see there? You see there?
There we go.
He did perfect. We just called it. Some big blows of Matamba.
Now he's smothering himself a little bit there.
I just called it, eh?
Excellent, Jack. You did call it.
There, another one. And the double left hook. Just gets a bit wild, and then Qampi catches him with the left-right combination. Qampi is in superb condition.
He's in condition, and he's putting on a very good show. Look at him come back.
Matamba needs to put a lot of more combinations together, and he needs to work. He's got a very good jab, off balance, trying to throw a right. You can get hurt that way.
Matamba is what I call a very steady pressure fighter. Like I've said, there's not a huge amount of punches that he throws, but he keeps sort of coming at you and coming at you, and the screws become tighter as the rounds go by.
He just needs to throw a lot of more combinations.
He's loading up a little bit. I'd like to see
nice right, double right hand there from the Anaconda. The Anaconda is definitely starting to bite with that right hand again.
Siphenathi Qampi does put together nice little combinations.
Yes.
He'll do a quick 1-2 and a side step, a nice little move.
But just not enough.
But he's just not strong enough to sustain it against Marius Matamba.
Just short of
if
the
he had
distance.
a little bit more power.
Yes.
And
Oh, big right hand there from Qampi. That hurt Matamba.
He hit Matamba there as hard as he possibly could hit him, right? As good a right hand as you
What a right hand.
he could throw, but still Matamba isn't budging.
Ah,
I mean, that's the trouble for Qampi.
Matamba flicked his eyes and winked at him. But it was a big right hand.
It was a beautiful right hand.
Ah, very even round, Dukes.
I think we can maybe edge this one to Anaconda.
Absolutely,
Qampi.
I would agree with you on that.
Give him this round.
I would agree with you on that. Matamba gets a bit careless. They need to work on that. In the cross middle distance section, his head's up in the air. And, you know, at times like that, the man with the quicker hands will get quicker to the chin. As we're going to round 7, our faithful ringboard holder and junior middleweight Jimmy Mabunji from Bryce's Boxing Academy
I
doing
don't think
duty.
any of us expected to be here in the 7th round for this fight.
I never did as well. I think the boys want to make coffee already and had a beer.
But that's what's nice about boxing. If you always get what you expect, it'll become boring pretty quickly.
Correct.
Qampi
But
doubling that jab.
kudos to Qampi.
Yeah, you
He's
gotta give
come
him
out
credit.
here to box.
Working that jab, busy with it. Matamba jabbing to the body, jabbing to the chest. He's caught Qampi there with the right hand. Qampi trying to hold on. Qampi's in trouble. He's in trouble. He's right through the ropes, right above us here. He seems to be wobbly. Let's see if Matamba can stay on him. However,
Big left hook again for Marius.
there you go, the left hook. Right hand on
big
the
right
chin.
hand.
That was a good one.
That
And now
hurt him.
Qampi
That
goes
hurt him.
down again.
That hurt him. That hurt him. That hurt him.
The legs are not under him.
That's hurt him. It doesn't look, he looks very wary on his feet. I believe the ref should call this off.
He needs to take a very careful look. He's got to keep a careful eye on Qampi now.
Really got to keep a careful eye on Qampi.
It was a gallant effort by Qampi. But it looks like it may be nearing the end.
Oh, another big right hand. Another left hook. He's called it over.
That's it.
I think he's done the right thing.
I think
Done
so.
the right thing.
I think so. Qampi put up a good show tonight. He fought his heart out. It just wasn't enough. But Matamba and then just too strong for him.
Kudos to Qampi. Really kudos to him.
He really
And
put up an effort.
like I said earlier on, you know, Matamba can end the fight within minutes with his combinations. And he wasn't looking for the knockout. It came on its own.
And he did something different. He let the left hook go.
Yeah, and the curtain closed. The curtain closed on Qampi, but big kudos to him. Came here to fight. He came here to fight. So definitely put up a good show.
And some rounds for Marius Matamba as well.
Emil Bryce
some
going
much needed rounds.
Emil Bryce going into the corner there of Qampi.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the 7th round, Rob Fennis stopped the match at 136. So, with a technical knockout, the winner is Marius, the SON-OF-SSK Matamba!
We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke. Look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to uptown. Thank God all these bottles I pop, all this paper I
Marius,
win, all these models
let me have a word. Let me have a word. Marius, just how do you feel, man?
I'm just feeling excited, you know, and I thank the promoter, Jackie Bryce, for giving us this show. And I thank all my fans, my family, my coach. So I'm just happy.
Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our winner.
with the murder teams. We in the building.
I'd like to call on, before this very highly anticipated heavyweight title fight, I'd like to call on